Hello, it's Paul here. I want to give you a really quick introduction to Zoho One based on you being a real estate company or that sort of company where I want to show you exactly what I believe Zoho One can do for your company. It can remove a lot of technology, a lot of different applications that you're paying for, put it all under one roof and manage your entire business. I'm going to show you exactly how that can be done. I'm not a real estate expert, but I'll give you some ideas, and you'll be able to ask questions later on what other aspects it can be good for. So, firstly, Zoho One, 40 integrated business and productivity applications for your entire organization. So you might already be using Zoho CRM, or you might have heard of Zoho CRM, and you're thinking of using it. Well, Zoho One is the next level. It's all of their apps in one sign up, in one subscription. I'm going to show you, and I'm going to show you why it's such a great deal. Zoho One pricing. Let's talk pricing first, though. So, if you're just one user, if you're a one-man army, one human army like me, you would pay £85. It's $90 a month per user. But if you're more than one, you will pay £35 or dollars per month if you play monthly for 5 users. So it's a minimum of 5 users, right? If you pay yearly, it's 30 and 70 respectively. So you're looking at £150 or $150 per month sign up, right? For 5 users though. So, but I'm going to tell you exactly why this is an amazing deal. Because if one application's worth this money, then there's another 39 apps on top that can help you, right? So we're looking at $1 a day, £1 a day per user. That's the pricing. I want you to tell you that first. I didn't want to show you everything, then come back and say this is the pricing, and you go, oh well, I didn't want to pay that much, or I didn't know it would be, whatever it would be, or I expected it all to be free. I'm showing you right out the gate. It's basically, if you think, or if you are going to tell a boss, it's $1 a day if you're in America, it's £1 a day if you're in the UK, and like they're not messing about with conversions. It's just basically €30, £30 or $30, right? But let's dive in and let me show you exactly why this is an amazing deal for real estate companies. Okay, so I'm going to go to one.zoho.com. This is where you will live when you're all signed up and set up. And you're going to see, here's all your apps. Here's everything set up. 40 different apps, but I'm going to show you them in order. I'm not going to show you exactly one for one, but I'm going to talk you through the main events of what I think you will find it beneficial for, and then we'll go on to other things that's just added bonus as far as I'm concerned. So any sales company, like a real estate company, it's all about this customer relationship management, isn't it? The CRM, and Zoho CRM is perfect, I think, for real estate companies that you've got check boxes and ticks and files and things that need signing off and processes that need to be in place before you can move forward, don't you? You've got a lot of procedures that you've got to go through. So in Zoho CRM, you get the enterprise level of Zoho CRM, which is pretty much the full version. And if I go to Zoho CRM pricing, this alone is worth the amount you're about to pay, because the enterprise level of Zoho CRM, where you get everything involved, it's the top tier. It's the cool things with Zoho Voice, where you can ask the sales inbox, where you can tell when people have opened emails, when they've received them. Canvas view, I'm going to show you. Business intelligence tools, multi-user portals, all sorts. The value for this one app alone is the same as that pricing, isn't it? It's $30 a month, £30 a month, €30 a month. It's the exact same price, isn't it? So let's talk about, though, Zoho CRM. So obviously you're going to have contact management. You're going to have accounts, as in businesses. Your accounts are your businesses that you deal with. Your contacts are the people within there. So like any CRM, you're going to be able to manage your contacts. You're going to be able to see email integrations between it. You're going to be able to see invoices that have gone out, any quotes, any deals, previous information. You're going to be able to see when they've visited your website. If they've come to your website, what pages have they gone to? how many times have they been to your website, if you've sent an email, have they opened it, are they waiting for a reply. So much you can do with contact information, especially when you take the app and you obviously can be out on site and you can have all that information in your fingertips of exactly what's going off, right? But obviously within your business, everything's about deals and selling houses or renting houses. And what you can do is a little canvas view. It'll show you the picture. You can jump in and see the information. Now this is just basically set up. I was doing a demonstration for a car salesman who was looking into it and wanted to know how to change some stuff. But what the beauty of Zoho is, that you might not find with other CRMs, is you can edit all of these fields to be whatever you want. So if this is your deals field, and then most people would go to this Kanban style. We need to get people from sign off all the way to negotiation to, you're going to have negotiation. I'm trying to think. I've never bought an house. To waiting for sign off in a chain, whatever that might be. So from negotiation, here's the $300,000 house. Right, they're happy, they're going to go for it, but we've got to get them into a certain chain of paperwork. So now we're waiting for customer sign off. We're waiting for the bank approval, mortgage approval, right? So you can change this to make it work exactly how you want. So what you do is you go to setup, setup, and then modules, right? And then we're going to go to deals, standard, and we can add and edit fields. So this says next step, contact name, description information. This is the basic, but what you might want to do is add a whole new section where you're going to put house information. Something like that, right? You're going to add a single line that might say, I don't know, street, address. You might add a single number, bedrooms. Bedrooms. Again, a number. Bathrooms. Phone number, emails, something like that. You might have a little checkbox here that says, what was I seeing? Mortgage. I hope I spell this right. Mortgage approved. I don't know what else. You always talk about chains, don't you? Let me. You might have a pick list that's status, first time buyer. You've probably got abbreviations for this. Oh my god, my brain's gone blank. I don't know. I'm going to put just married. I don't know why that would be one for you, but you can add divorced. I guess people sometimes get divorced and you got to sell their houses. I don't know. My brain's just gone. Yeah, I've just thought of one. Come on. There's something I think wrong with my Chrome as much as this. Here we go. Let's go. Buy to let. That's one thing that you talk about, isn't it? Status, or status might not be it. So let's go current status, something like that, right? So I think you're getting the point. You can add a date in here. It might be maybe not a time. A date that's, move in date. Currency. Oh, currency is actually the type of currency rather than being money, I think. Oh no, maybe it end. Maximum house value. Things like this. I think you're getting the point that you can actually make this work out as to what fields you want, delete the fields that you don't need, and save, right? So now when I go back to save, okay. Well, now when I go back to deals and I open a deal, these are just nothing really. You're going to see here now street address. You can add in bedrooms 2. That's a small house, isn't it? Bathrooms 1. You can see that I live in a small place. Mortgage approved. Yes. Tick box. Right. Current status. First time buyer. Move-in date. Stick a date in there. Needs to move in by end of the month. House value. 200. Is that 200 or 20? 200,000. Right. So I think you're getting the point that you can add, edit, change, and move around however you want. And then you can filter when you go to the list. You might want to say, just show me if I edit this, add columns. Where was it? Mortgage approved, right? Oh, did that go? Yeah, so let's move this to the top. You can see the tick box here, right? So you can filter it. We can sort it to show us mortgages that are approved or whatever stages they're at. If in the deals you wanted in this Kanban, the status of the deal, you just drag it across, right? You just drag it. Oh, this one's up to here now. This one's up to here now. This one's moved across. But if you want to change these statuses, you can go at the top of my head, remember, and change. Oh no, let me go to fields. Deal status. Is it next step? Move in. Where am I? Stage. It's this one here, right? Fields. Field permissions. Oh, create and edit fields. Click this. Stage. Stage probability mapping. Oh. Great layout, or maybe you can change it, but I don't want to slow this video down because I haven't done it for a while, but you can change it, and it's annoying me that oh, it didn't just say change name, so you can change it here, right? So what happens is it works out the deal amount in your funnel via whatever they're at, right? So you can change this to say we don't use negotiation review, we use waiting on mortgage or something like that, right? And then we might have waiting for, you're gonna have like the terminology of whoever's waiting for house to waiting for let's put house occupied. Is that how you spell it? 90% is there. This is open and done, right? Done. Oh, select category, pipeline. Done. Save. So now in my quick version, when I go to deals, up here, I'm going to have, look, house occupied, waiting on mortgage. So if you got to this one and went, oh no, this one's waiting on mortgage, you can have it on your board and go, all right, yeah. So whoever's in charge, whoever's looking at things, they can say, what do we need to do today? We need to get this done. We need to quickly add a call or an event, new call. We need to make a phone call, new event. We need to schedule a meeting. We need to, show a showing, whatever it's called when you show them around house. Stuff like that. So you can create it all from here, and then you're going to have things that you need to do today. Right, I've got a meeting at so and so. I've got these deals to close. I've got these phone numbers to close. What Zoho CRM can do for you, it is crazy. And for the £30 a month, if you just use Zoho ONE for Zoho CRM alone, I haven't even gone into, look, if you come down here, you can see who's on your website. You can ask Zia stuff via the phone, and the thing, you can say what's this month. It's not working because there's only temporary data in there. You can say, look, revenue this month. You can basically type in, you can, on your phone, you can say Zia revenue this month, and it'll look at, obviously there's a deal closed, open stages, stuff like that. Little sticky note reminders you can have and things like that, and alarms. all sorts of stuff. So I want to, at this point, I'm going to stop and we're going to go into now the other 39 apps that make Zoho One brilliant for real estate companies. Right, so let me try and fly through this bit. I've just seen it's 15 minutes. It's taken me 15 minutes to show you exactly what's going on. So I'm logged in on another browser as Max in Marketing, but there's also Sarah Sales, and I want you to imagine that there's as a company we're now working as a team, right? So I can, from my CRM, I can come down to chats here and see that Max is online. Yo, how is it going? When I come over to Max, he's got a message. All good. How can I help? So you can chat to your team directly. Now this is through an app called Zoho Click, which is very much like Slack. So when you come into Zoho Click, on the side here, you can see that there's different channels, there's different areas. So as a marketing company, as a real estate company, you could create a channel called Big House on the Hill. Right, create a channel. Levels, organization, personal, external. It's an organization. We're going to keep it private, open to all. Add applications. I'm going to add Max, right? Channel description, sell the house on the hill. Obviously, I'm joking. You're going to do it properly, right? And now you've got a channel that is, for you, it'll be more Mr. Smith's 500 million or $50 million house, whatever it is, right? So when Max goes to Zoho Click, click.zoho.com, he's going to see in his click that there's a new channel, right? So you're going to see you've got integrations, Big House on the Hill, right? Just been to take the pictures. This is cool. Something like that. Here we go. Nice one. At Max, I'll set up the project, right? I don't really want to go through this completely in this video, because you're going to see that it's just going to get insane. So when it says I'll set up the project, if I go back to Zoho CRM, there's a program called Zoho Projects, right? So you can set up a full project management platform where you create a new project. House on the Hill. Owner template. You can set templates for different types of projects. Start dates today. Let's go back. February. And you've got 2 months to sell it, right? Let's go 17th. Big house to sell. Now, why is this important? Why I'm showing you, if it lets me add it, is because Max has already just been and took photos, right? You can create tasks and milestones. So a milestone's a group of tasks. So do everything before we put it on the picture in the windowsill, in the window of your shop, or on the website. But you've got all these different tasks that you can set up. And when real estate, you're going to say, take photos, put the board up outside, add the description, get the legal stuff, create it, put it on the website. You can have all these different tasks. So let's say take photos, right? It's not related to a milestone, but you could say be pre-purchase or whatever. So you could say, in theory, you could add that task to Max, and Max could say, I've done it. So what else could he do is, I'm going to try and fly through everything, but we're adding value to that pound a month, pound a day, £30 a month, $30 a month. Already on top of Zoho CRM, we're now saying, right, what you can do is, if Max is a freelancer, or he works off expenses for something, he can go to Zoho Expense and track 2 hours to that project, expenses. He can track his expenses. He can add expenses. When you set up, he's not set up properly yet, but he can add his timesheet. He can add any receipts. So you might have had to go and buy some film, or you might have had to buy a memory card or something, I don't know. You can add the expenses, add it to the project, track the profitability of the project, pay Max's expenses, and do everything expense-wise onto that project. So now you've gone from a deal, you're into trying to sell it, you've got the project going forward, you've got the expense tracking. What else will you need within all that? There's inventory tracking. I'm not sure what sort of inventory you'll track, but if there's some things that you sell, if there's a welcome pack that you need to track how many you've got in inventory. We've talked about Zoho Click, we've got Zoho Desk, which is more if there's a problem. So if I go to Desk, someone can create a support ticket saying there's an issue with this, or we've got to go for your customers. Basically, this is a full customer service support desk system where where's the portal? That's not set up, this one. What the portal would be like support.yourwebsite.com. I can't remember the it's like Z1 Trail something, isn't it, this one? How do I get to the portal? Product deal. I was just doing this the other day as well. Let me show you mine. So if you go to support.paulnicholson, this is what the portal will look like. It's a full ticketing system where someone's got a problem, want to add a ticket. I want to ask a question. I'm interested in that house. So you would put on a website, contact us, or add a ticket and put a certain email address, or send them to this area. And you can track your own tickets. You can track knowledge base questions. You can put a full knowledge base up of how to go about selling an house. What's the rental situation in wherever you're from. Basic questions that you always get answered or asked. You can start building that, and you can build a community and really get, you can see it's a full ticketing system. It's a place where people can say, this is what I'm asking about. And it creates a ticket, a service that you can then expense to, that then you can do remote service to. You can do making sure that this customer's happy. Also, it syncs to Zoho CRM. You've got again at the bottom, you've got your chats that you can say, hey, you need to look at this ticket. You can send tickets, assign tickets. Do so much with that just keeps customers happy, all within your Zoho and your CRM. You're going to go within your CRM. You've got one of those problem customers that come back. They're always giving you grief about something. You can go to contacts, pick your contact. You're going to see tickets down here, Zoho Desk. This is where their tickets would be. Well, you've asked that question 2 weeks ago. We've already sorted you out, or you'd probably be nicer than I would be. So that's the full ticketing system. Then there's also Zoho Recruit and People. Zoho People's where you manage people's sick day, their vacations, their pension stuff. It's basically the HR back end. This is managing your staff, your employees. Everything to do, that's like bumping up and down here, don't I? Everything to do with, I don't want to start beeping if I've just signed my email. Everything to do with internal HR. How many, have you scheduled training, travel expenses. That also links into expenses. Compensation, attendance records. Everything to do with HR. Now, Zoho Recruit is everything to do with recruiting new staff, recruiting new members. So it's a full platform for saving people's CVs, scheduling interviews, shortlisting who you need to see for the second time. You can integrate, and again down here, look, there's talking. So I can talk to Harry HR, who's another temporary HR. We're looking for a new so-and-so. You've got your own job board. You can have your own job page on a website. It's insane. It's really cool. I should show you about Zoho Sign. Zoho Sales IQ is who's on your website, and I want to talk to them. So if somebody comes, I've set up a temporary website, which is one.z1 trial. Oh, if I spelt it right, 1z1 trial. Oh my god. 1 dot. Let me go to this. The website's not particularly happy. z1trial.com. Right, that should work. Live chat box. You can see who's on your website, right? So from here now, I can see. Ah, you would make me look a fool, wouldn't you? Let me go contact. I was testing that earlier and it was working, but now it might know who I am. It's probably because I was already open. Let me go. I'm dragging you on. I don't want to, but let me just clear the history on this. But we're talking live chat boxes and seeing where they are on your website. So you can see we're online. Person can say, you know, Dave at paulnicholson.com. Hello, looking for a house in Leeds. Something like that. Start chat, right? People, wow, we connect to our support representative. Yeah. It was working. Here we go. I've got the sound off. So now we can see here's Dave, right? And he's also trying to call us. Hello, looking for a house in Leeds. Nice one. Whereabouts? And if you, it creeps me out a little bit. Let me just make this smaller. In South, I see on the left here. You can see as they type. I always say to them, I can see you typing, just not to freak you out. Right? I know you real estate. I'm gonna do it out. How much money you got? This is where you guys are gonna love it. Around. Oh, pound sign. 200k, right? It's gonna write it here. It's gonna come up around 200k eventually. Come on. And then it's gonna delete it and put there. Look, it's now saying 200k. It's a bit slow today. 150. But you know he's already said 200, right? So it's interesting that you can see if you wanted to do anything. I always say I can see you typing. So when they put, I'll offer you 50, I'll offer you 50. And then you go, and then they change it to 45. You know they've got 50 in their head. So you can see there's a benefit from seeing live what's being chatted. Here, up the top here, you can turn it into a potential, into that lead, right? Create a lead. House in Leeds. Stage. Whatever it's going to be, value proposition, amount, 150,000, closing date, let's say next month, whenever it is, convert as a contact and a lead. That puts it into your CRM as a lead, is it? Am I going to get a... So if I go back to here now, and I go to deals, where was it? Shanae? Where did I put it in? House in Leeds. It's here, look. 150,000. Sales history is, sorry, that's the stage it's at. Any notes you can put in. Contacts are here. And you can start to see that you can do everything from one place. And it's all for £1 a day per $1 a day per user. You can set the website up. Zoho Social is you can post social media across your network. Whoever's allowed access can just jump in, add your social media, your LinkedIn, your Instagrams, post directly across all your networks, schedule a post. All your team can see who's posting, who's signed up, who's what's been scheduled to go. Whoever you allow can post across your network. Zoho Sign's really interesting. Zoho Sign is getting e-documents signed, so you can send off saying you need to sign this document, you need to sign, it's an e-document, an e-signature proposal that you can sign, and you can also send that from Zoho CRM. When you're here, you can come up here, you can create it. I haven't done it yet, or I haven't done it on this version. It works on mine, and you can send evaluation form, or send something to get signed off, or whatever you use, whatever forms you use, you can say, and it'll populate with this information or whatever you need, and then send it to the customer to e-sign it to save you time. So then it's signed off. So you see now there's all sorts of stuff. Subscriptions. If you want, obviously you set up some sort of rental agreement where you need to take money monthly. You can create a new rental agreement. Again, you can find a customer if it's already in there, or you can create one. And you can create a plan. I'm not going to go through it, but you basically add a product like monthly rental deal, notification email. Let's just save it. Add a plan, monthly rent, plan code NT1, £500 a month. Bill recurs every month. Auto renews until cancelled. They're not getting a free month, but if you wanted to, you could say the first 30 days are free. If you wanted to say there's a £250 setup fee, probably put in here rentals. If you would, depending on your Zoho books, we didn't get to that. Any VAT you're going to add. Monthly rent. Save, right? Including widget. Save, and you can have a portal that they can log into. They can see what they're paying. They can see their information. They can update it. So that's going to be really cool. You can send surveys. You can save passwords in Zoho Vault. You can create webinars and presentations. You can store files. Let's say spreadsheets online. So show page sense. You can see where on the website they click, what they do. If I go, I'll show you. If I go to heat map, my projects, you can see a heat map. So that trial website, we can set up. 17 people have been. They always click contact. 3 of them have clicked here. 1's clicked here. There's a few clicked down here, which is actually, if you look, it's the live chat. A few people have clicked get started. A few have clicked here. So you can see where they're clicking on your website. Zoho meetings for webinars, conferences, invoicing, send invoices. Zoho checkout, you can just create a checkout page, just a straight out form to pay. So if you've got one thing to pay, say they've got to send you £500, you can just create a page and say, here's a page, click here, send us £500. Zoho Desk was the thing. Zoho Connect's really cool. This is an internal social network. Like a Facebook. How was your weekend? Share it. If Max Marketing comes to it, if he goes to connect.zoho.com, did it log me out? It did log me out because I refreshed the thing into Max at the trial.com at oh, looks like you are not a member. Oh, I haven't added him, right? People, add user. Come on. I just want to show you now I've started it. Let's go Max Marketing, add. Now he is added, so he wasn't signed up for that app. Try again. Company wall. Allow. What's on your mind? Where did I post that? I didn't post it. Okay, get lost. I start a conversation. Here we go. I should be up here. This is where I should have done it. Great result for the softball team. 5-0. Share it. Max sees it as a status. Comment. It was a great game. Well done, team. You get the point. You get the point that there's absolutely loads that Zoho ONE can do for your business. Here's what, great team. You're going to get your notification up here, just like any social network. Zoho Assist is remote assist. You can basically send a link and you can remote control somebody else's computer. Backstage, if you have events, you can sell tickets. Zoho Books is your full accounting system. Absolutely everything accounting, so your invoices and everything that goes off with your business accounting can then be seen within Zoho CRM. So if you've got customers that haven't paid bills, the sales team can see that information. So this got longer and longer because it's huge and it's worth looking into more into it. This is Zoho ONE, but the Zoho CRM itself is let's just go into a conclusion. So Zoho ONE pricing, if you really look at it, it's £1 a day, $1 a day, or €1 a day per user. If you're one-man army, you've got to pay more. But if there's 5 users, it's £1 a day. When you go to Zoho CRM enterprise level pricing, it's the exact same pricing for one app. Right, it's £30 or euro. It's €35 for that one app for just Zoho CRM on enterprise level. But with Zoho ONE, you're gonna get 40 apps, 40 plus apps, and they're improving. They're adding apps all the time, but you get every single one, and you can see everything that you could do. That just makes it worthwhile. It makes it worth looking into. Fully customizable, it will work fully with your business and whatever you need it to do, all under one roof. And you can get rid of the tech guy, almost. You can get rid of the servers, you can get rid of all the other apps that you're paying for. Just think of all the other things you're paying for that you can remove. In fact, Zoho Flow will help play with those apps if you want to keep certain things. And it's a lot to learn, but it's a huge offer. It's a great deal. If you come to one.paulnicholson.com, I've got full training or a full Zoho ONE forum on all these different apps, different areas. What do you need to know about Zoho Desk? There's full training. There's places you can add. You just go in and type a new topic. I'm going to set up a separate area for you guys within Zoho ONE here. Look, Zoho ONE for real estate companies, and you can just jump in and say, how do I set up Zoho Sign and Zoho CRM? Just copy and paste that. I will go to Zoho Sign. Here we go. I'll just grab this URL. This video on exactly how to do it, and you'll get me coming in here saying, here you go, this is how to do it, and you get a YouTube video with me saying that's exactly how to do it. So z1trial.com, sign up for the 30-day free trial. Give it a try before you even think about purchasing it. If you're in the outside of the EU, Zoho.com. If you're inside the EU and you want to use their because of the GDPR laws, use their servers inside, click here, and you're going to get a 30-day trial. It will be my sign-up link. I do get some commission for sending you, but then come and join me in one.paulnicholson.com, and we will have a full forum, full training, everything you need to get signed up, set up, and make these 40 plus apps work the best for your business. Hope that helped. It got a lot longer than I expected, but Zoho ONE's just a massive deal. Any questions, come and visit me, come and send a message. I'm usually online. I just turned it off for... Let me turn it on. I'm usually online. You can even talk to me live. There's 3 people there now. One of them's probably me. If I turn it on, you'll see when you come to here, I'm online, and you can just jump in and have a chat with me if you want. So I hope it helped. I hope it sparked your interest. It's well worth looking into. Cheers, guys.